that I'm kind of a member of the Aquin family, not by choice as much as circumstance. I was sent here by Bishop Dorn, probably because I was a high school teacher before I was a priest. Now, I've been familiar with several high school communities over my life. Marmion, that I graduated from, and then before I was a priest, I taught at West Aurora Public Schools and St. Edward's Catholic School in Elgin. As a priest, Marion Central and Woodstock, here at Aquin. And in my opinion, this place is truly unique. It's much different than even any of the other schools that I taught at. And the real reason is because of the caliber of the young men and women that I've seen go through here that are here right now. They are of the highest caliber of any of the high schools that I've been in. And again, not just athletics. And my family and friends are constantly amazed at the level of success, given the limitations of our population here, what our male and female athletes are able to accomplish, but also everything else that they do. Their abilities in academics, and their abilities in the fine arts, and their abilities in community service and being men and women of faith. And again, certainly the Lady Bulldogs individually represent all of these attributes and assets. So again, these are the highest caliber young men and women that I've seen in my years of high school work. And also I think, if you look at that, in my opinion, that's really a testimony to you who are their parents, and their grandparents, and their aunts and their uncles. And that's a testimony to all the alumni, those who have gone before are still vitally part of and concerned with this school, and give of their time and themselves to still make Aquin viable. And it's also a testimony to the Catholic community of Freeport that supports Aquin and has for many years. Now, by nature, one of my many character flaws is I lack the theological virtue of hope. You know, faith, hope, and charity. I'm really the glass is half empty type of guy. And again, like some, I look at the future of America, shake my head, but my time at Aquin has given me hope. Hope for our future. How? By seeing the caliber of the young men and women that are produced by Aquin. See, I know for a fact now that in the future there will be men and women of intelligence and integrity, of dedication and discipline, of faith and morals that will have an impact on America. And that gives me hope. And as I said, it's a testimony to all of you, to their families, to those who support Aquin. And again, a reminder, as you all know, our boys are still in the game. The sectional round starts this week, so who knows? Maybe in a couple weeks we'll be here doing this again. I'd like to now turn it over to our superintendent, Mrs. Kathleen Runke.
Thank you and welcome. Wow, what a weekend. We told the students before this weekend, the games don't always have to be so thrilling. But I must say the students don't always listen to me. Congratulations to the boys basketball team for winning the regional on Friday. Let's give them a round of applause. And thank you to our super fans for their fabulous support for their fellow students. I tried to talk them into doing the roller coaster for all of us who haven't had that opportunity, but they're too shy. I want to tell you how pleased I am by the number of people who commented on Aquin sportsmanship this past weekend. It made me so proud of our school and our community. We are all Aquin super fans. Students, parents, grandparents, coaches, teachers, alumni, and all our friends. Through your actions, you put Aquin on the radar. Thank you. And to our Lady Bulldogs, thank you. Thank you not only for the state championship, but most especially for how you won it. Your composure in class set you apart from all the other teams. You're excellent role models for our young girls, for all of our students. You brought credit to yourselves, to your school, to your families, and to your community. We will be forever grateful. We love you. And now please welcome our principal, Mrs. Diane Potts. I did tell her that if she agreed to be principal, it would be a very exciting year.
Thank you, and has it been? It has been a privilege to be a part of this, not just this event, but the students had heard me speak of this on Ash Wednesday Mass. It is certainly a privilege. I had a wonderful opportunity then to share with the Lady Bulldogs and their coaches Thursday evening throughout this entire event, and that was quite an event, and I am grateful to them for being so willing to accept me. And we did have a lot of fun, but I commend all of them for their commitment and their focus throughout all of this. They had fun. We actually did have fun, and the coaches and I too, but the focus and their commitment is outstanding. That commitment got them here. And so I thank them for sharing those God-given talents with all of us and for celebrating those talents with Aquin. It has meant such a lot for so many people, and it is certainly something that this region hasn't seen from ladies basketball. So congratulations, girls and coaches. Wonderful. We're so proud of all of you. With that, I do want to share with you that in addition to their outstanding work, I have to commend the students, the parents, the family, the friends of the fans. Because I'll tell you a story. I guess maybe I should ask the question first. Where's Waldo? Actually, you know the identity, but I'm not sure I should reveal it. But in any regard, and if you're not familiar with that, the students this year began actually the intrigue of it all, finding Waldo in the stands to get the super fans pumped up. It was incredible, and I shared the experience. It was so much fun. But with that, I do want to share with you that I do talk a lot, and I'll keep it very concise right now. But I did talk to a lot of the ushers. I was in charge of crowd control or student control, and I was up above, and Mr. Pastor was down below the first day, and then yesterday I was on the floor. I looked up above, and I was talking to one of the ushers, and she said this to me, are you with Aquin? And I said, yes, I am. And I said, actually, I'm on crowd control, and I didn't reveal I was principal. And she said, do you deal with the students? And I said, yes, I do. She said, what's your role? I said, principal. Well, I wasn't going to tell you this, she said, but I have to commend your students. She said, I don't have a job to do here today. I'm looking down, there's nothing to do. Your fans, your families are incredible. And I said, well, thank you, I'll share that. So this gave me an opportunity to share with you. Indeed, I did not have a lot of work to do. Standing up above, there was not one reason that I had to be embarrassed. So I thank all of you, students, families, friends, everyone. It was an incredible experience, and certainly we have much to celebrate, and we celebrate with the Aquin group of the Bulldogs, the Lady Bulldogs, and the coaches. Thank you all.